What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick comparison between the 2025 and 2013 Grape 5s. Just want to show y'all some things I noticed as I was looking at the most recent release pair. Before I get into the video and go over the comparison, if you're new to my channel and it's your first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way, whenever I upload new material, post new content, get notified, head to the channel, check out whatever I uploaded. If you're on social media, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever we calling it these days, you enjoy photos of sneakers, outfit ideas, anything related to kicks, give me a follow. You can find me, I'm at iAMTMCII. And lastly, while you're watching the comparison, if you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. Really goes a long way. Just kind of motivate me to keep wanting to record videos whenever I have pickups to share with you guys. Okay, so now that intro is all out of the way for all my first timers, let's dive into this comparison really quick. So like I mentioned, this is the 2025, this is the 2013. We'll start with kind of an overall shape, leather quality and all that stuff. So back in 2013, it seems like we got like a super stiff synthetic type feeling leather that they used on here. These are like really stiff. However, the 2025, like these are really soft. Push down on it, you can see like the wrinkles with the skin and the leather that they used on here. So they used a different grain of leather that they used compared to what they used back in 2013. Like I'm pushing hard on here and there's no creasing on anything on here. These are like stiff plastic almost. So the material is definitely different for these. The overall shape, you can see like the mud going around the toe, how this kind of peels back on here. And it doesn't do quite the same on the 2013. This kind of look a little bit more flush and sleek going back to the toe, where this one doesn't look like this. It kind of look like a cap almost. I'm gonna show you guys the shape too when I turn them to the side to see the overall shapes of the shoes. Those are different as well. Seem like the 13, it's a little bit more wide, come more of a U, I guess, U-ish type shape, whereas the 2025s is more of a V. Not as pointy as a V, but it's a little bit more pointy and more narrow than the 2013s. Coming up to here, looking at the rubber behind the tongue, seem like this part is almost the same. Look like the slits are very similar. Look like these may be a little bit bigger. I also noticed that the leather have like these little peaks on here. See the little tiny triangle, like the little widow's peak? You don't have that on the 2013. You have it right here also as well on the 2025s, and you don't have that on the 2013s. Also notice like the way the laces fall, like this first lace have a lot of this nylon exposed, but you don't have that on the 2013 either. So that is something different. Coming to the overall colors too, look like the shades of purple and the turquoise, or whatever you want to call it. The colors are a little bit different. Also, the lace locks, you get a Jumpman on the lace lock for the 2013 pair. Not sure if you guys can see that. Yep, you get a Jumpman on this one, and then you get the Nike on this one, and that all goes back to this being closer to the original. Shifting them around to the back, the tongues are different. You get the Air Jordan upside down, and it's written with some purple. But this one is written right side up, and it's written in black. So that is different. Overall padding, seems like the padding on, so since I swapped it around, this is now the 25, this is the 13. 13 seems a little bit more padded. You can see like the padding area in here just seems a little bit more padded than the 2025. This doesn't seem as padded as they were back then. And it's not actually that much padding, it's just like a more of a bulkier look, that 2013 look. So these are a little bit more bulkier. Same thing for the tongue. The tongue feels like the tongue's a little bit more padded on the 13 versus the 2025. Coming to the back, looking at the overall height of the shoes, it appears that the 2025 seems like a tad bit taller than the 2013. The overall shape seem close, like the overall width here, they seem very similar. Obviously you have a Jumpman on the 13s, and then you have the huge Nike Air on the back. I noticed that the the placement of the netting is a little bit different too. So if you look at like how much space you have between the midsole and where the netting is here, it's not you have more of a gap between there. So see if you guys can see the difference. Okay, so you have a little bit more more leather between the midsole and the netting on the 2025s versus the 2013. So it seemed like the netting was a little bit larger on the 13s. The overall colors, so now that they see side by side, you can see that the purples and stuff are a little bit different. The shapes of the shoes too. So the 2025 from the tongue to the toe has more of a slant look all the way to the tip of the toe, whereas the 2013s, it kind of plateaued. And I hated the shape of a lot of these retros when they did that. From the tongue, it'll come to right here and then it'll just plateau straight across and almost have like a banana boat effect where the toes start to kind of point up. So I like that they went back with the OG shape, going from, you know, a complete diagonal, that whole sleek look like that. So that is something else that I appreciate that they did. Flipping these on to the bottoms, outsole of my 13 to 30, obviously, but you have Jordan on that one, and then you have Nike on the 2025 pair. I think for the most part, that is it. Sizing wise, I went true to size in the 2013s, and I was able to go down a half size in these. Just seemed like these, well, the cuts just change over the years. Jordan brand just do that sometimes. I have no idea why. So I think that's the most of it. I may have missed something. Drop me down a comment down at the bottom if I missed anything. You can even see like the fabric that they used on the 2025s. Have like these little lines going through here, and it just look like a regular sock lining. Doesn't have any kind of texture or anything to it. See how they have the little lines going all through here, and you don't have that on the 2013 pair. And this doesn't look as like, it look almost like a plush, where you have like the little lines, a little bit more detailed with the sock liner that they used on here. That's that. Coming to the boxes. Top box is the 13, because you have the Jumpman right here, the Jumpman in the air. And then this is the 2025, so you got the Nike Air here. Price was different. These were just $160 back then, and now these are over $200. Inflation is just crazy. Here is the product code and the color breakdown for the 2013s. You can pause the video and you can read that. And here is the product code, labels, and everything for the 2025s. QR code and everything on this. They didn't start doing that on these just yet. So that's pretty much it, man. The main things that I was able to kind of point out. I know I may have missed something, so y'all catch it down in the comments. Let the rest of the community know. But I'm gonna wrap the video up here. I think I got pretty much everything. Black tissue was in the inside of both boxes as well. But that's it, man. Thank you guys for watching. Like I mentioned, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all that good stuff. See you guys on the next one. Peace.